Well, our music is like quite punky, and we actually call it geek rock. Post-punk, punk, geek rock, pop, and we like hook lines. I like to write hook lines, you know, that you can sing along with, and catchy stuff, you know. Stuff that makes you happy. Hence the name Rebel Nerds. The rebel comes from the rebelling against establishment, kind of being the naughty boys, you know. Well, the Rebel Nerds actually started by accident. I was playing a gig out in Brooklyn. I got chatting to Jake Adams, who actually was watching another friend of his playing in the same lineup. He approached me and he said he liked my songs and he liked my vibe, and he would be keen on getting together with me for a jam. He came round and we started playing music, and the jam session went really well. Next thing we knew, we were playing some open mics up and around New York City and in Brooklyn, in Manhattan.
Coincidences and all, sweetness is a weakness. You're making them out like a fudge on a Sunday. Or do you want to go bowling? Or shall we rather stay at home and watch the Flintstones?
Then we got our first formal booking, which was actually at the Rockwood Music Hall on the Lower East Side. And we were just about to rehearse for that. We were looking for a drummer at that time, and Jacob Leviton actually just decided to help us out. And we were just about to go play the gig, and then the pandemic hit and lockdown hit. We all went our separate ways, and we were actually in limbo at that time. And I decided to lay down some tracks just for memory's sake, so we could remember all our parts when this pandemic hopefully was going to be over one day and we could continue playing. So it so happened that I started getting a whole lot of beautiful drum tracks from Jacob, and he's got this amazing studio in Brooklyn. And at the same time, Jake started sending me some really top-notch bass tracks and backing vocals, and so I decided to up my game and redo my tracks, and I put it all together. We all work off the same software, and then I just mixed the stuff, and the next thing I knew, we had an album. Our first gig was actually the Delancey, and from the Lower East Side we were playing with a couple of other bands. That first gig was a blast, and it really went well. We loved it, and we were quite surprised by the response. At that time, Jacob said that he gave us notice, and he said that he was too tied up with other things and he couldn't carry on after that gig. He referred us to an excellent drummer, Josh Bresler. And from that, it's been gig after gig. We've really played a lot of venues in New York.
I know, money just wants to kill me. I know, money just wants to kill me. Let me love, let me love, let me love.
The future looks great because we're planning on going on a little tour. There's lots of opportunity to play in New York, which is a lot of fun. We're busy releasing some follow-up tunes at the moment, just busy putting the finishing touches to them, so we're very excited about that. Yes, and we actually got some nice airplay with a song called Sooner or Later, which I co-wrote with a very good friend of mine, Steve Shacklin. We actually write a lot of songs together. We've been very stoked that we've landed airplay with Bruce Rave, who is with Laguna FM with his show Go Deeper. Well, in July we've got a direct-to-vinyl session. How it works is that our fans would request a certain song, and then we record that song specifically for that person. We mention their name perhaps in the beginning, we say dedicate the song, and we actually do a one take for that person. It gets recorded directly to vinyl. If you want to know more, please go to our website, or you can stream us. We're everywhere. Our album, we actually called it Blabbermouth, so just search The Rebel Nerds Blabbermouth, you will find our album.